PM 2.5 and PM 10 represent particulate matter, one of the 6 EPA criteria pollutants. For criteria pollutants, there are well-established national pollutant standards set in place by the Clean Air Act of 1970. The primary standards specify that PM 2.5 concentrations must not exceed 35 micrograms per cubic meter averaged over a 24-hour period, and PM 10 must not exceed 150 micrograms per cubic meter averaged over a 24-hour period. Note that there are no national criteria limits for particulates in any other size ranges. In conclusion, the priority measurements needed to monitor health impacts of silica transfer station activities on air quality are concentrations of PM 2.5 and PM 10, and not concentrations of PM 4. I think it was PM 4, I'm not sure. Optimal strategy, comprehensive air quality assessment. Since the full ramifications of transload silica operations, increased truck traffic, and the atmospheric chemical reactions associated with natural gas emissions are not well understood, the best approach would be comprehensive study, including monitoring of all 6 EPA criteria pollutants and volatile organic compounds, VOCs. The ideal monitoring plan would also include assessment of air quality before, during, and after the beginning of the silica operations and seasonal variations in air quality. Please consider these requirements as you move forward on establishing an air quality monitoring for Wyoming County. I would be happy to discuss measurement strategy with you in great detail. I can be reached at. Sincerely, Sarah Brooks Peters.
Thank you. Anybody else? Or go ahead.
I'm involved, it's a citizen sense project. This is only one part of the study. The other part, citizens are not involved in. Really involved in at all? Hardly at all. This is a particulate monitor for 2.5, and it will go to even somewhat to ultrafine. What I have been doing is I started this, and now they've written a blog about it, because most of the folks who are doing this in the northern tier, it's within several counties in the northern tier. Actually, there was a story recently about Susquehanna County where there was a compressor station fire, and they called DEP because their monitor was